Ladies and gentlemen, hello, and you are watching TTV News, some latest events in the province. And now coming to details. Ladies and gentlemen, the Prime Minister has just signed and promulgated the official dispatch on the review and completion of the planning to implement the arrangement of administrative units at district and commune levels in the 2023-2030 period.
At the same time, the Prime Minister has directed a number of specific tasks for relevant ministries and sectors and localities. Accordingly, the Prime Minister requested the Ministry of Home Affairs to accelerate the development of the master plan of administrative units at all levels with a period to 2030 with a vision to 2045, actively coordinate with the Ministry of Land Investment and the People's Committee of the province and city directly under the central government in supplementing the content of the arrangement of administrative units at the district and commune levels, the period of 2023 to 2025, and the period of 2026 to 2030 in the provincial planning. The Prime Minister also requested the chairman of the People's Committee of the provinces and centrally run cities to supplement to the provincial planning and submit it to the Prime Minister for approval. And on the afternoon of July the 6th at the Vietnam-Thailand Front Committee of the Ninh Province, Bảo Minh Corporation organized a fund to support the construction of the Right Solidarity House for the Ninh Province with a total cost of 1,350,000,000 Vietnam dong. Attending the handover ceremony, there was Mr. Võ Văn Phuong, former deputy head of the Standing Committee of the Central Propaganda Department, Mr. Võ Đức Trong, standing vice chairman of the Provincial People's Committee. From the support fund of Bảo Minh Joint Stock Corporation, the Vietnam-Thailand Front Committee of the Ninh Province has allocated to Rang Bang Thao, Châu Thanh District and Tân Châu District to build 15 Right Solidarity houses. It is known that in the first 6 months of 2023, the Fund for the Poor at all levels in the province has received donations with a total amount of over 15 billion Vietnam dong, and from the mobilization fund, it has built and handed over 109 Right Solidarity houses to the poor household, near poor household, and household with extremely difficult circumstances, with worth over 8.5 billion Vietnam dong, repairing for 7 houses with a worth of over 8.5 billion 153 million Vietnam dong, implementing the social security activities with an amount of over 2.2 billion Vietnam dong, and it has contributed to stabilizing and gradually improving the people's life. In the first 6 months of the year, the weather conditions and the market situation has generally favored with the most crops and input prices. And when the prices of key products such as rice, cassava, and sugarcane tend to increase, then people have decided to actively invest in planting crops. The value of agricultural, forestry, and fishery production in the province so reached for more than 8,900 billion Vietnam dong, up to 2.89%, and the farmers, cooperatives, and businesses in the agricultural sector have strengthened the trend of cooperation, connecting the investment enterprises, develop high-tech agricultural ecosystems, forming product linkage chains, and production and consumption of the sustainable agricultural products. And currently in TayNinhTV province, the trend of restructuring crops and livestock in the direction of concentration, forming the areas for specialized production of plants and animals associated with the consumption market and processing industry, is increasing popular.
The Literature and Art Association of TayNinhTV Province has cooperated with the TayNinhTV Department of Agriculture and Rural Development to organize the opening of the Literary and Artistic Creation Camp with the theme TayNinhTV Choice Force to build a new countryside in 2023.
At the relic base of the Central Security Department of the Southern Central Revolutionary Base, within 3 days, nearly 20 campers who are the members of the literature, music, photography, and theater branches of the Provincial Association of Literature and Arts will to practice composing in Hòa Hiệp New Rural Commune, Tân Biên District. The writers and artists will be exposed to typical examples and have the good practices in the local new rural construction, especially in the process of mobilizing the Khmer ethnic people to participate in the rural construction of the village elders, the village chiefs in the South hamlet, visit local border posts, and also have the practical approach at the two farming and breeding farms in Tân Biên District. In addition, the writers and artists attending the creation camp also have the opportunity to exchange their writing skills and experiences with poet Phan Hoàng, member of the Executive Committee of the Vietnam Writers Association, and writer Mai Bửu Minh, former chairman of Literature and Arts Association of An Giang Province. The projects of improvement to prevent erosion of Cần Đăng stream following through the center of Thanh Minh Town, Thanh Minh district, is experiencing serious landslides. As noted by a reporter on the morning of July the 6th of 2023, a large amount of water poured into the area of the improvement work to prevent the landslides in Cần Đăng stream, leading to landslides. And there are sections of strong water that cause erosion, forming extremely dangerous slabs affecting adjacent structures. If there are no timely treatment plans, the risk of landslides of sewers and roads is very high. And talking to a reporter from the radio and television station, the major construction unit, Dong Thuong Ha Company Limited, gave the cause of landslides. It's only been 2 days. Heavy rain with the water from Cambodia stream get over. It's a bit difficult to run, and I will fill it up and reinforce it so it won't fall apart. It is known that the improvement project against landslides in Cần Đăng stream has a total investment of over 120 billion Vietnam dong, and when completed, the project has an important meaning to prevent the landslides in the stream area of Cần Đăng Bridge, renovate the green, clean, beautiful environment landscapes, stimulates the development of both sides of the improvement, change the area of the improvement also, and the appearance of the town center. And however, with the current landslide situation, especially when the rainy season is starting, the construction unit needs to have the solutions to ensure the safety of the people and vehicles passing through the above area, avoiding possible unfortunate situations. And ladies and gentlemen, the project of operating and expanding DT782 and DT784 road, the section from the National Highway 22B bypass to Thanh Minh intersection, is nearly 46 kilometers long with 5 binding packages. The total investment is more than 1,271 billion Vietnam dong. Currently, the main contract volume has been completed by the contractor. The rising volume is the drainage system along the route proposed by the voters, which has been agreed by the Provincial People's Committee. And the Construction Investment Project Management Board of the transport sector is organizing the selection of contractors to execute the aforementioned volume. Regarding these expansion projects, by the end of June of 2023, Yuan Châu District People's Committee has approved for 45 compensation, support and resettlement options. The total compensation is nearly 196 billion Vietnam dong, and to date, compensation for this site clearance has been paid for 2,558 households, over 2,572 households with an amount of more than 194 billion Vietnam dong.
Ladies and gentlemen, more than 100,000 self-governing groups across the country are operating effectively in various forms. This model not only helps people change their behavior in environmental rotation, but also help each other develop the economy, build new rural areas, civilize cities, maintain political security, social order and safety, improve quality of life.
20,000 palm fruit trees originating from the Middle East have been planted in Dong Trung Commune of Thanh Thủy District, Phu Thọ Province. This is the first model that has boldly brought new varieties to plant and receive attention and support from the locality. The date palm variety brought from the Middle East to Vietnam is now grown and has produced fruit in the south, so I wanted to bring it to the north for the trial planting for a period of 2 years, and then I found the tree grow very well, and I've only imported nearly 20,000 trees to plants through the process to go, and when I enter production, I also received the attention of the Fatherland Front Committee, the departments and branches, and also the localities. In addition to the date palm tree, Mr. Cường also grows many other fruit trees, compiled pricing pigs, tortoise and chickens. to form a general farm model for an area of 20 hectares, and currently this model has created a job for 20 seasonal workers with an average income of 5 to 15 million Việt Nam đồng per month per person. We take care of the tree, palm trees, and peonies, and the job here for an income of 7 to 8 million is enough to cover the life. And from the conversion of crops of high economic value by Mr. Kuang, many households in Dong Trung commune began to come to learn to convert mixed gardens to flowers and pomelos. And up to now, 60 households in the commune have set up the self-managing groups for the seed and technical support, bringing in income from 200 to 300 million Việt Nam đồng per hectare per year. Rice household income is one of the important criteria in the process of communes reaching the goal of advanced new rural standard, model new rural standards also, and therefore the model of self-governing groups of residential areas focusing on helping each other to do business has so far received the response and participation of many households. From the consensus of the people, the propaganda work of the front has also been actively participated by the people for economic development, build models, especially farm models in the district. We strongly direct our activities to the grassroots and close to the people, then listen to the people's opinions, focusing on the propagating the content that is specific, clear, easy to understand, easy to remember, and right to the heart. The focus is on, and the propaganda content is also close and practical to the people's lives so that the people can easily accept it. Over the past decades, thousands of self-governing models advocated by the propaganda front have brought practical effects in the implementation of the campaigns and also other campaigns. However, on a legal basis, there is no document of the competent authority regulating the organization and operation of the self-governing model in the village and population quarters for uniform implementation nationwide, and therefore it is very practical to build and improve the self-management model together with improving the operational efficiency of existing models, renewing and improving the quality of models also. It can be affirmed that over the past time, self-managing group model has been effective, contributing positively to patriotic emulation movements launched by the front. The self-governing model is also an important breakthrough for the Vietnam-Thailand Front committees to continue to innovate the content and the mode of operation in the coming time. And ladies and gentlemen, in the first 6 months of the year, the whole province submitted 519 party members, accounting for 44% of the resolution. And most notably, the Party Committee of the City has submitted 119 party members, reaching for 68% of the assigned target, accounting for the highest percentage in the province. The entire Party Committee of the City has more than 5,900 party members. The party has the largest number of the party members compared to grassroots party organizations in the province. Implementing Resolution number 21 of the 5th Conference of the Central Committee of the Party term the 13th on strengthening and consolidating party organization and improving the quality of party members in the new period. The annual enrollment rate of new party members in the period of 2020 to 2025 will reach to 3 to 4% of the total number of the party members. Accordingly, the Standing Board of the Provincial Party Committee set the annual target of meeting new party members of the grassroots party organizations to try to 3% or more of the total number of party members, recruiting nearly 190 party members, double the plan to develop party members for the period of 2020 to 2025. And facing with a difficult post, the organizing committee of the City Party Committee actively advised the Standing Board of the City Party Committee on the key solutions. Facing with that situation, the City Party Committee's organizing committee also advised the Standing Board of the City Party Committee on the solutions, reviewing all sources of party members' development in the party, in the city and in the sectors. The organizing committee of the City Party Committee also advised on the thematic plans on the development of party members, including the thematic plans of developing party members in students, developing party members in the teachers' force, and also the party members in enterprises. And in 2023 is a thematic plan on developing party members in residential areas also. Together upholding their determination to carry out the party mission work, the branches and party committees in the city strive to overcome difficulties and fulfill their side targets. The basic source when assigning targets at the beginning of the term review on sources. When assigning more targets, it was difficult, but with the determination of the party committee as well as implementing the bill instruction, also mobilized and propagated the elite masses from workers and working people in the residential area, expanding to more subjects with the difficulties but also advantages. And with the party committee of Tân Bình Commune in the first 6 months of the year, it has developed for 6 party members out of the total of 9 side party members. And it is expected that by the end of 2023, the party committee will strive to develop 5 more party members and reaching and is sitting for 20% of the side target. And as for the branch of Holika High School for the gifted, up to now the school has admitted 10 party members, reaching for 150% of the side target for the whole year. To get that result, the entire party committee of the city has united into a unified block of activities in creating development sources, accompanies the establishment in uprising and verifying resumes community with a timely encouragement and reward has created a great motivation for all levels of party committees and the whole political system to get involved, improving the quality of the party mission. It is believed that with this progress by the end of the year, the City Party Committee will set their side target on admitting new members, contributing to building an increasingly clean and strong party committee.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for today TTV News. Thank you for watching and see you next time.